I'm sure all of you have heard that artificial sweeteners aren't good for us. Many of us might not fully understand the reasons behind this assertion, so that's what I wanted to shed a little bit of light on in this video. So today I'm going to detail why artificial sweeteners like aspartame, sucralose, and saccharin are considered unhealthy and why, despite its calorie content, natural sugar might be the preferable alternative. Artificial sweeteners have become ubiquitous in our diet. They're found in everything from soft drinks and baked goods to even some medications. They were initially introduced as a solution to reduce calorie intake and combat obesity and diabetes. The reality is that these substitutes may pose significant health risks that far outweigh their intended benefits. To start, let's look at aspartame. It's one of the most common artificial sweeteners. It's about 200 times sweeter than natural sugar and is used extensively in diet drinks and sugar-free products. From a chemical standpoint, aspartame is a combination of two amino acids, aspartic acid and phenylalanine. When it's ingested, aspartame breaks down into these components along with methanol, a substance which I'm sure you're aware of can be toxic in large amounts. Research has indicated several potential health risks associated with aspartame as well. One major concern is its link to headaches and migraines in susceptible individuals. Some studies have suggested that aspartame might be a trigger for these conditions, although to be fair, evidence remains mixed. But more alarmingly, long-term consumption of aspartame has been associated with an increased risk of certain cancers in animal studies, though this risk remains controversial and, again, not definitively proven in humans. Next, let's look at sucralose. Sucralose is even sweeter than aspartame. It's about 600 times sweeter than sugar, and it's derived from sucrose by replacing 3 hydroxyl groups with chlorine atoms. This chemical modification makes sucralose non-caloric as it can no longer be metabolized by the body. While sucralose was initially thought of as a safe and stable sweetener, emerging research has raised several health concerns. One significant issue is its impact on gut health. Studies have shown that sucralose can alter the gut microbiota, reducing beneficial bacteria and potentially leading to digestive issues and an overall weakened immune system. Additionally, when it's heated up, sucralose can break down and generate harmful compounds like chloropropanol, which are considered potential carcinogens. Saccharin, another widely used artificial sweetener, sweeter than aspartame, but not quite as sweet as sucralose. It's about 300 times sweeter than sugar. It was one of the first artificial sweeteners to be discovered, and it's actually been used for over a century now. Saccharin's history is fraught with controversy. In the 70s, studies in rats suggested that high doses of saccharin could cause bladder cancer, leading to a temporary ban and subsequent warning labels on saccharin-containing products. Although further research, in fairness, indicated these findings were specific to rats and did not necessarily apply to humans, concerns about its safety persist to this day. One of the primary issues with saccharin is its potential to disrupt metabolic processes. Some studies have indicated that saccharin consumption can lead to glucose intolerance, which is a precursor to diabetes. This paradoxical effect undermines the very reason that many people opt for artificial sweeteners to manage their blood sugar levels. Beyond the specific health risks associated with each of these sweeteners, there are broader concerns about their impact on our bodies and moderation, sugar does not pose the same threats to gut health, metabolic function, or potential carcinogenity as artificial sweeteners. It's important to recognize that sugar, despite its calorie content, is preferable to artificial sweeteners because it's a natural substance that the body understands and can process efficiently. Again, the key is moderation. Excessive sugar consumption can absolutely lead to obesity, diabetes, and a myriad of other health issues, but when consumed in reasonable amounts as part of a balanced diet, sugar does not pose the same insidious risks as its artificial counterpart. Another important consideration is the psychological aspect of sweetener consumption. Artificial sweeteners can perpetuate a preference for intensely sweet flavors, making it difficult to appreciate the natural sweetness of whole foods like fruits. This can contribute to unhealthy eating patterns and a diet that's reliant on nothing but processed foods. Given these considerations, what can we do to protect our health? First and foremost, you need to be aware of the ingredients in the foods and beverages that you consume. Reading the labels and choosing products with natural sweeteners or at least no added sugars can significantly reduce our intake of artificial sweeteners. Second, we should strive to reduce our overall consumption of sweetened foods and beverages. This might involve making gradual changes, like replacing sugary drinks with water or maybe herbal teas and choosing whole fruits instead of sugary snacks. By resetting our taste preferences, we can learn to enjoy the natural flavors of minimally processed foods. It's difficult, but it's doable. Lastly, advocating for more research and better regulation of artificial sweeteners can help to ensure that products available to consumers are safe and effective. Continued scientific investigation is needed to fully understand the long-term health impacts of these substances and to develop safer alternatives. So in closing, while artificial sweeteners are marketed as a solution for reducing calorie intake and managing weight, the reality is that they pose significant health risks that outweigh their potential benefits. Aspartame, sucralose, and saccharin each carry their own unique concerns, from metabolic disruption